Okay, go Sebastian.
Oh my god, I love Sebastian. He's
Wait, listen.
intense. I say intense a lot.
Oh snap. Run for your lives! Aquata.
Sheesh, this guy has a lot of daughters.
Andrina.
He needs to get a hobby. I mean, come
I know,
on.
seriously. Arista. Atina.
Do you have like sextuplets?
Alana.
They're all the same age.
They're like a year younger than each other.
I doubt it. I mean, look at them all.
I thought
They're all exactly the same, except they have different colored tails, hair, and bras.
Yeah, seriously.
And they're all so shocked because their sister isn't sitting there.
Okay, you don't want to work for that king.
Yeah, he's so mad because his daughter wasn't singing to him. He needs to prioritize.
Seriously. But naturally, he doesn't have his wife anymore.
And there's...
King Triton looks more tan than the others do. He never goes into the surface.
Flounder reminds me a lot of someone who will not be named.
That's a flounder? That's a big fish.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
as big as her head. It's bigger than her head.
It's bigger than my entire
I'm
body.
scared.
That's a fat fish. That's a whale.
That's a fat fish.
That is a whale.
I like that's a whale. Oh gosh.
His daddy was a whale and his mother was a
I
shark.
wonder how many ships are really stuck under the sea.
Well, if you count the unsinkable ship, also known as the Titanic,
The Titanic, like they're in the Titanic.
it actually was called the unsinkable ship. Anyway,
You're
why
so
are we talking
thin.
about the Titanic?
You're
Yeah,
talking...
that is a toothpick.
That's a toothpick.
That is
She's
a
so
toothpick
thin.
with a tail.
She's like an hourglass figure. You know what I mean? Well, sort of. She's
She's
got a
not-
fishtail.
She's more like an hourglass that's made out of what, like elastic?
Do you think you'd really... If that was a costume...
It's an hourglass made out of spandex.
Uh-oh. It's gonna bite your butt off. Get in there.
That's the least desirable part. I would go for the...
Until you bite your heads off. This
I
necklace
would
smells back flounder.
You know, I would go on land and just find some bacon immediately.
Find some... Yeah, do you think they have bacon
I
in
do
the
not
sea?
like to eat fish.
Ah!
I don't think he liked fish either.
Did you see his hair go up? That's not hair.
Yeah, that's not hair.
His fin.
It's
It
a
like
fin.
went up.
Yeah, he cut pieces of it off so he could have a
He's having a heart
personality.
attack.
Technically, he's kind of a mohawk.
Nothing's
Flounder is
happening.
a punk. Look at that, yeah. Oh my god, it's a fork!
It's a yummy, great, pretty
Oh,
fork.
how
It's a yummy
beautiful. It's a
oops.
fork. It's a fork. Where am I
I
going to
don't
put
know
this
what I
anyway?
can do
Where did I
with
get this
this.
bag? Where'd you get that bag?
It's
She
a
didn't
swim
start
cap.
out with
She
that.
probably found a swim cap somewhere.
That's not a swim cap.
If,
Swim
they
caps
don't,
were
if she doesn't know what a
invented.
fork is, then
I
how
didn't
do they
know
eat
bras
with
were
their
invented.
hands?
Where did she invented
Yeah,
the bra?
that fish is
out
not
of
having a good
seashells.
day.
Okay, technically that would kill the shark.
They kill a fish.
It'd kill all of them.
Do you think Ariel has super strength?
I think that Ariel's just an idiot and really shouldn't be fighting sharks. I think that shark really...
That's
Okay, now Ariel is the one who needs to prioritize. I mean, seriously, it's a fork. For the sake of
Do
a
they eat with
fork,
their
she's
bare
gonna
hands?
die.
He's too fat. His chicken bit in just
She can-
fine.
You know that hole is only like about 5 inches in diameter? I mean, seriously.
Fish are friends, not
She
food.
is literally a toothpick.
He's dead.
Quite literally.
She is.
Also, if you get the Ariel Barbie doll, which I'm pretty sure that they have, never buy it unless you're 2. Wait a minute. If you're 2, you wouldn't be watching this video. Forget I said 2. Anyway, if you get that, the Barbie doll is probably fatter
The Barbie doll?
than the actual
The Barbie
Ariel.
doll would be the same shape as Ariel is right now.
No, it isn't.
Well-
Because the Barbie doll is a lot smaller.
Why are you talking about Barbies? And you know what? I actually like
Because-
Barbies. So you just insulted me.
Mary likes Barbies, and she's 16.
I don't play with Barbies, but some people collect them, and I think they're kind of cute sometimes, but for goodness sake, they're just a mess.
Technically, that's not what would happen.
Well, wait, there's Scuttle right now. So, since she can breathe underwater and over the water, do you think she has 2 sets of lungs?
Wow, that's a dumb seagull.
There's like a water lung. There's no such thing as a water lung, but I'm gonna make it up. Look at his eyes the whole time. It's so funny.
It's just a fork. I mean, honestly.
Look at him.
What is it?
The dangle hopper.
It's apparently a dingle hopper. That fork is
Boing.
now called a dingle hopper. That's one strong seagull.
Yeah,
Have
it's
you
like-
ever heard of a seagull who thinks that their hair is spaghetti and then has a fro?
He looks quite nice.
That is the seagull.
looks
That
handsome.
is what the equivalent of a fro.
He's now a
for
mad
seagull.
scientist. Look at that one. Yeah. prettiest thing ever.
That's a snarflack.
He's very creative.
Ew.
It'll never work again.
I bet that
Stare
would
at
get
each other
very
all
boring.
day.
Ew, okay, that is disturbing.
This is funny.
She acts like she's 5.
My father's going to kill me. Oh my gosh. Nobody's that forgetful, right?
Of course not.
Thank you, Scuttle.
When, like, all of her sisters are getting ready for this
I don't
thing,
get
and
it.
she
Flounders
goes
stayed
looking
above
for
the water for
forks.
about 1 minute. I don't think fish can hold their breath that long.
What are these things, anyway?
Those are eels.
Electric eels?
Yeah.
Because they have electrical
Look
capabilities.
at Ariel go. I don't think a human could do that with their legs.
If you ask me, that's not even possible. Electric eels are not in the ocean.
Ursula, the octopus.
Well, she's technically supposed to be a sea witch. So
She is a sea witch.
I know, but there's no such thing as, like, an octomade, okay?
An octomade. Ooh, I love shrimp.
I mean, there's such thing as, like...
No, she eats the head and the tail. That's disgusting.
And the eyeballs. That's delicious.
It's delicious.
That is just
She's
delicious.
disgusting.
And, oh my god, she looks like my aunt. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't have an ant that looks like that at all.
I know.
So
I was just doing that for a joke. We
she's
don't even have any
ew,
like that.
that's disgusting. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Actually, she
6.
looks like a teacher I used to have, really.
Octopus have 8 legs. So, well,
She has like 6 or
well,
8.
she has 2 arms, so I guess that'd be, 8
No,
legs.
those don't count. Those are hands.
What did she do to those eels?
Whoever thought of her was a real idiot.
Are you kidding me? That's kind of creepy.
Exactly. It looks scarier than Michael Jackson. And it's hard to get scarier than Michael Jackson. He
I don't
looks like
think
the Joker.
He is the joke. I'm just joking. Oh, that's cool. See, look, he has a tan compared to Ariel, and he never goes up to the surface.
Man, that is one tiny crab. Look at that thing. It's more like a crawdad. Look at that.
It's a lobster.
It's a crawdad.
Well, I don't know. People think it's a crab. It's a lobster.
Whatever. That's a fish.
Yeah, don't
He
get
could
him
swallow Sebastian in one bite.
mad.
And that's apparently one fat but tiny fish. Even though it's a whale. Look at that thing.
It's not a whale. And the seagull came, and it was this, and that, and seagull. See, I know this movie by heart.
That's a problem, isn't it?
No, seriously, why is he so dark compared to her if he never went up to the surface? Where's this movie anyway? Is it located in Europe, Australia?
How many daughters does he have? I can't get over that.
He's got about 7.
How does he... How is that even
Athena,
possible?
Adrena, Aquata, Arista, Adela, Alana, and
Wait,
Ariel.
how is that even possible? He doesn't have an so how in the world can...
Okay, that's disgusting. And
I know, but how do mermaids reproduce? I mean, how
I
are
don't
they
know.
even
Maybe
born?
the stork comes and drops it into the water.
Yeah, the stork is drunk, and he's just like, forget it. They can learn to adapt, and, he just drops the thing and takes a nap.
Probably the same way fish do, or maybe they lay eggs.
Yeah, they lay big, fat, mermaid-sized eggs.
Well, maybe the eggs grow. I don't know. This is kind of funny. How do you think that mermaids have babies? And obviously,
the power of magic, of course.
Man, the first thing Disney
It's
does
Sebastian. He goes and finds them lying in the
is...
street.
The first
so I just
thing
grab
Disney
them.
does is kill off the mom. This is ridiculous.
No, name one where they haven't.
Well,
Mulan.
Sleeping
Boom.
Beauty.
That's one. Sleeping Beauty? She didn't have a mom in the first place.
Yes, she did.
Really? Where?
She had a mom and a dad. She just didn't know about them until she was 16.
You're 16.
Yes, but unfortunately for me, I'm not that tall, I'm not blonde, and my feet aren't a baby's size.
Freaking Bob Marley.
Amazon.
Lobster.
No, Sleeping Beauty looks like she's 22.
Don't you think that Sebastian should be the one singing? I mean, he did that
He does
stupid
sing
Jamaican
Under
song.
the sea. What Jamaican song? I didn't think.
And
I
I
love
know
accents.
one thing that I love you. And then there's some weird little thing that goes.
What are you talking about?
It's some stupid song that I heard on the radio.
I was so confused. Okay, how can she move that rock?
I love you. I love you. I love you. I am dead.
He has to be a lobster because crabs go sideways.
How in the world can that thing even breathe under there? They don't have gills.
I don't know.
Speaking of hourglasses,
Did his head even hit the hourglass?
I think it was more like a entire
I don't
body.
think maybe the blow gave him a headache.
Maybe it was just his face.